Welcome, guys, to the conclusion of Oslo Tour Stovner 2017. My name is Jonida, the frisbee guy, and I got with me Simon from SM Disc Golf.
Hi there.
And we're coming out from the woods and out to the open plains of Stovner to the red layout. 13 challenging, 13 fairly long holes, and a lot of wind is gonna dominate this back 13. We got a sweet lead card here, as we see Philo Brathwaite and Nikko Locastro is leading on with minus 14. Gregg Barsby is minus 11, and Espen Møkkelgjerd, the local hero, has had a rough first 13 going out here in
Yeah, I don't remember what he started with, but he's on par now, and that's not good. He was on minus side. So he's been having a rough round.
Yeah, but he's looking for a redemption here out, and he's gonna start along the other guys here on hole 14 in total. It's a par 4. It's OB left on the pathway, the road up on the right. Tricky green, and 236 meters. So it's quite a number of meter you're gonna go.
Yeah. And for those who have been paying attention, the last round we had 2 cameras, but in the break, one of our cameras tumbled to the ground and got slightly destroyed. So in the first holes, we're just gonna have the one camera. Yeah. So sorry about that.
Yeah, I gotta say this quality you see here. We're on YouTube, so Jomas and Central Coast and those guys are competitors of SM Disc Golf, but we don't see quality like this anywhere else in Europe. So us Norwegians, we love it, Simon.
Yeah, it's been very fun to be to getting to where we are now. It's getting there.
Yeah. And talking about getting there, that was a beautiful try by Gregg. It's an ideal position. You're gonna have a high hyzer. That's not high enough from Espen, which leaves his Brinster Destroyer short. And tough angle for Nikko as well.
Yeah, this is a long shot to place on top there.
Yeah,
and he goes slightly short.
Yeah, there's plenty of room to the right there, but you want to keep it as close to the pin as possible because it's a death putt.
Yeah. And
low from Philo as well, but very tricky stance there on the slope. So.
But you can clearly see that the wind has gone up.
Yeah.
Quite a lot onto the last round. So, and I think Gregg is gonna. I think that goes quite the way down.
Yeah.
we were standing there for some time looking for the disc. Actually.
Nothing more Nikko can do there. So this is a brutal hole. It actually claimed a 10 from one of the victims playing the tournament. So, so a rough one.
Yeah. A rough one.
So not on the normal layout originally on Stone Disc Golf Park, but a very nice a very nice tournament hole, which was actually put up for Oslo Open.
But then it was a lot more difficult. It was a lot more OB than.
Yeah, that was. This is a hard hole. The other one for Oslo Open, that was a pain in the ass. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I think the statistics were worse on that tournament.
Yeah.
If you want to watch the whole how it was played, then you can just watch our coverage from it. It's on YouTube.
Highly recommended.
But it's not in English though, so we have to bear with the Norwegian commentary.
Yeah.
But
you're gonna hear me anyway. So
yeah.
So the annoying voice is gonna be there.
The same guy.
We're in hole 2. This is one of the oldest holes on the course. You're gonna see these guys go high hyzer and hopefully fade down towards the green right here between the trees. There's also an opening straight, but I doubt you're gonna see these guys go for it.
Everybody's going for the high hyzer here.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to get the straight shot working.
Yeah, but back in the days you were able to do an anhyzer to the left over those trees, but
oh really?
Yeah.
Anhyzer, wow.
Oh yeah. But now everything is going together, and you can hardly see the basket from the tee, and it's just so tight there that you're gonna have to give it a good pump up to fade down correctly. Looked a little bit like Philo was going to be a little bit long. Hard to see where Nikko landed.
I have a dream that you can throw a forehand down the middle there and get it to flex out at the end.
Oh yeah,
to desk it, but that's a very difficult shot.
Greg
could do it.
Gregg parked this one 2 times forehand during the practice, but he never found his rhythm with his hole, he said. But let's see what he's going to do here with his backhand. Yeah. It's a headwind here as well. Fades in, but a little bit too late. Left a little bit too low. It's going to be interesting to see where when he ends up.
Yeah, and as you can see here, we lost a lot of holes. It was a bit chaotic with the cameras and stuff. So, yeah, it's going to be a birdie, and I don't know,
couple of pars.
Couple of pars.
So Espen with the best drive. Philo had to pitch out, and same with Nikko. So one birdie and 3 pars. So
it would be so sweet to see him crush a forehand down the middle.
Yeah. Crazy thing is, this hole was actually aced during this day 2 by Håkon Kveset.
Oh wow!
So the javelin thrower. So it's gonna be one of the sweetest aces in Norway, I think. So we're in hole 3, 89 meters. Man to the left of the power line here, and make sure you don't skip long. It's a very hard green, so you can easily skip past and into the woods in the back there. So and there is a lot of wind coming into play here as well, as you can see in the trees. Espen on the box.
He gets a lucky bounce there.
Yeah, he was heading straight into the forest to the left there. The trees, sorry.
Yeah. I've always struggled with this hole. I think it's... I want to throw a mid-range, but I see that a lot of these guys, at least Nikko, he goes for like a fairway, or I think he actually threw a destroyer when I think about it.
I think what makes this hole very difficult is the tee placement, which is actually below the pin.
Yeah.
And you need to give it some height, and if you give it some height, a mid-range is going to fade out a little bit too early, most likely. So.
Yeah.
Good drive from Gregg.
This has to be a mid-range shot. Yeah.
Yeah, on circle's edge. While Espen has a long headwind approach. Not too difficult. Philo, Nikko, and Gregg were here for the high energy tour, doing clinics, classes, tournaments, and basically spreading the love of disc golf throughout Norway.
And Finland.
And Finland. Yeah, but we don't care about the Finns that much.
No.
Yeah, Gregg cannot be happy with that.
No.
Didn't give it a chance.
This is a hole where I think these guys will be very disappointed with not getting a birdie.
Yeah. A little bit surprising, but yeah, like we mentioned, there is a lot of wind here coming into play and pushing the discs down, so you gotta truly commit to the putt here.
Yeah.
And Gregg with nose down, slight hyzer, it doesn't make it easier, the headwind.
No. I think Nikko has to be one of the more characteristic disc golf players out there.
Well, I think all the Americans and the Norwegian here as well is. So Nikko is a player I love to watch. He has so much passion for the game, and unlike a lot of other players, he has it expressed as well, for good and for bad. But I enjoy someone with that much passion as Nikko is showing.
And someone who's rocking a hat on the disc golf course. That's not very often.
He rocks a lot of stuff. He is one of the true originals.
So pars there. Or par frame.
Par frame as we get into hole 17. Very tricky pin placement here. 80 meters from the tee pad. You don't want to go past. If you go past, you're gonna be putting up very hard. And Anheuser, or a very straight shot, as Espen is showing here, that's the way to go.
Yeah, a little bit low though.
Yeah, forehand is also an option here, going to the left of those trees in the middle.
Oh.
Yeah, this looks like a little bit too much angle for... Did he hit that spectator?
It was actually Magnus. He was taking pictures.
Oh, looks like a guy chilling in the sun.
He was having a good time.
Beautiful drive by Nikko. There could be some low branches can be in his way, but we'll see.
This can be very good or very bad.
This is
that's sweet. But a few more meters there, and he's having a rough day at the office.
Yeah, you're seeing Espen laying up there, and he's a very aggressive player, so you don't do that unless the odds are very, very bad.
Yeah.
As we'll see.
And even Philo gets a little bit nervous there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's...
You gotta test the comebacker.
Oh, that's rough. This was a good drive.
Capitalizes.
Yeah.
No problem.
That's perfect. And to be more to the right there is also nice, so that you don't have to think about the steep hill on the back there.
Yeah, this is basically a death putt for Gregg there.
Yeah.
Even though it's not too far away, if you do, yeah, you can see Espen go up and straighten the chains here just in case, because it doesn't matter if it's 2 meters or if it's 10 meters. You want to make sure there is no mistake in the basket.
I should have went down there to film. It's quite the sight. It's very and it's muddy and it's
yeah. Unlike these guys, I've been there many times.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah. We're heading into hole 18. It's not the furthest hole, but quite a ways up. About 10 meters elevation change, which makes this hole throw about 100 meters, and you don't want to go past either, because going not straight down, but you're going to go a long way past if you're starting to go long.
Yeah.
Straight shot, or there's plenty of room to the left as well.
Yeah, I've been to the right a few times, and that's not fun.
Yeah.
Do you want to know a fun fact about this hole?
Yeah. Sure.
I've never birdied it.
There we go.
It's been like a nemesis to me. I feel like should be easy to get, but I've never been able to get a birdie.
Oh.
So, yeah.
No, it's I think I have more throw-in birdies here than I have actual birdies.
Okay.
So it's a tough one for us amateurs to get up there, because it's just so many meters. And you gotta make sure you don't head into the right there. You're gonna be some deep shit. As we see Philo in the gap about 10 meters from the pin.
Oh,
Puts that
nice.
in. Beautiful putt by Philo.
I think the problem with this hole is that I struggle with getting enough power when I have to throw that high.
Yeah.
But Espen has no problem with getting the birdie here.
No, but there are some really good putts. You can see the shirt of Gregg is just flying.
Oh, is this probably a birdie?
Ooh, looking at the star
frame! Yay!
Very nice.
That's the first for this tournament that we're filming.
Yeah. And that's some beautiful putts that making it happen.
Oh, almost skips in the back. That's nice.
So we see Nikko with 2 birds in a row, also get a little bit of head of Philo. As we get into what seems like a pretty basic 83 meter hole. Man to the right of that power line, but you gotta keep it high, stall it just around the corner, and make it fade hard into the green, and that's very tricky, especially in this wind. And this one looks like a lot of hyzer, and it stalls out in the headwind. And it doesn't get around. And from there, it's gonna be a roller.
That's a
roller
tough
shot or something.
tough bit. This is slightly better though.
Yeah, Gregg, more direct approach.
Yeah.
Coming around.
Oh no!
What did he hit?
I don't know.
Hit the drop zone maybe.
Maybe, or the tree.
So Espen again. The Prince to Destroyer. This looks tight.
Oh yeah, that's
misses the Mando.
Miss.
Yeah. A black bullseye hit, is that a thing?
I don't know.
I know there is a black gaze, but I don't know if black bullseye hit is something.
I don't think it's a thing. But you can coin it.
Yeah. As we see, unfortunately, Philo misses the Mando.
But
he's going earshot.
Oh, that's ballsy.
It's a right to left wind here, And Nikko is...
Stop. Oh, yeah, that's that could have been worse. A lot of people roll down from where Nikko was throwing.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a very hard hard hole, and you can see the drop zone. It's not easy.
No.
Downhill, a lot of wind,
Yeah.
unprotected basket.
Oh.
Espen flies by. He's
Yeah.
not been on the basket on his putting today, so...
Yeah. Philo always likes to have a few putters in his left hand when he puts.
Well, it's maybe the mentality of play like to practice and practice
Yeah.
like to play. So
Probably. Yeah,
I know myself. I got 4 putters in my hand when I start practicing.
Yeah,
so.
absolutely. Me too. So I should probably start playing with 2 putters as well.
Yeah, well, actually, looking at Gregg nailing that one from outside the circle, maybe I shouldn't because that was a very nice putt from Mr. Barsby.
Nikko for par. That's perfect.
Yeah. You don't. It's not realistic to expect a birdie on this, even though these guys want to. It's a very, very, very difficult.
Philo is not happy.
No, understandably so.
I don't think any of the Americans.
Oh, it's action in the back there.
I don't think any of the Americans like this hole. To be fair.
No.
I think that they thought it was a bit weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice par save there.
It is. Unfortunately, it's the way it have to be in a crowded environment as the capital of Norway, Oslo is. So.
Yeah.
So this is something which is a little bit more easy for them to understand. Perhaps it's a manor to the right here, so you don't go over the road. It's 166 meter. You just want to go high serene towards the trees you see straight ahead here, and then there's a double mando towards the green.
And you want to land about here on your drive. That's pretty ideal, so that you can get a look at the basket from between the 2 mandatory trees at the end.
The sweet spot for these guys with their power is just a little bit short of. The drop zone, but there's a lot of wind here coming. It's actually a headwind here, so.
Oh, that's tight. Oh no, that's good.
Got some room, a little bit shorter, but
stalls a bit out from the wind.
Yeah, and it's gonna be hard to go for it there. Difficult stance. This is.
Oh, this is wide.
This is quite a pump from Gregg.
Oh.
And he's gonna have basically no look for an easy.
You can't go from there. That's madness.
Well, it's Gregg. You never know.
You can probably roll it around somehow.
So a beautiful skip here.
Skips on the road.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
So that is the tester range. I commented here last year with the true Norwegian legend Sune Wenzel, and he said if you're there, your balls is going to be tested. So we'll see how far those balls are. If is that even legal to say? I don't know. Nothing wrong with the balls of Nikko. Of Nikko at least.
He's going for everything.
Sneaking through the mando there.
Yeah.
Low. That's. Yeah. Espen knows. He knows.
He's going for it. Wow. Oh, he missed the mando. Yeah.
Well, Gregg, he knows that if he's gonna make first place here, he's gonna have to do something soon. And
oh no, Philo.
That was not what he was looking for.
This looks perfect though.
Yeah.
That's textbook. He has such a smooth forehand.
Yeah, and a lot of power.
Yeah.
So he was when he's been playing for. He's been on tour for over 10 years, so he's one of the true veterans of the game.
Oh wow. Oh. You feel like every time it should go in.
Yeah. Bogey for Philo.
Yeah. When you miss the double mando there, it's
But nothing wrong with his balls, though.
No.
According to Sune. I'll put that quote to him.
They're in order. But I think that either one of these guys, they're going to go for this one, because if you don't go for it, then you have to be able to compete at the highest level. You have to go for these kind of situations.
Yeah.
But yeah, from that distance to be that close, I think it was. Oh, that's not far away.
So and with that bogey from Philo, there's 6th throw difference to Nikko. As we get into hole 21, 96 meters, you can see the basket tucked in there. You're gonna see a turnover or something turning in towards the green, and you don't see a whole lot of birdies on this hole actually, but it's actually it is the most parred hole on the whole course.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, with 110 pars throughout the competition.
And I think Nikko goes for the only understable disc he has in his bag, probably. And flips it up there.
Yeah. So and also I like if you have the power, I like the forehand play here, because there is nothing challenging that throw except from the light pole in the front there. Which if you look at the tee sign, you can see it's been challenging a lot of discs.
That's
actually.
nice. But it looks way easier than it is.
Yeah.
So, as a lot of the holes here.
Yeah, as mentioned in front 13, that's sort of the theme on this course. So, and I think that's also a little bit why you see it's only minus 16 for Philo after almost 40 holes.
Definitely.
And tricky.
Oh,
almost. Yeah. Good to see the smile back on Nikko's face.
Oh. No.
That was the iron leaf.
Yeah, that was the iron leaf. But he should probably make the comeback though. Yeah. So, no birdies here, I'm afraid.
But it's easy to understand why it's so many pars here, as we see the lead card getting a par frame. Yeah.
I think you can say that the birdie is difficult and the bogey is difficult. So.
Yeah.
You can't do many mistakes here. There are OBs in the gardens, but it rarely comes into play.
Yeah. For these guys at least.
Yeah, for these guys at least. I've been there, but yeah.
Makes two of us. Let's not talk about that. Let's talk about hole 22. It's 90 meters, if I don't remember incorrectly. It's a par 3. There is OB on the pathway on the side and in the back, and that's really what's come into play here as well. You're gonna see this guy go a high hyzer to the right and fade in, maybe get a nice friendly little ace run skip on the pathway. But again, it's a lot of wind, so that might come into play as well.
Yeah, I think this is actually one of my favorite holes on this course, because I love the hyzer flip rock throw. I don't like this overstable fairway driver shot.
No?
Because this is like my max length with the rock. If I just hit the line, it goes to the basket and not longer.
Yeah, I really can't get there, so that's going deep. It's rolling in.
Rolling, yeah.
Oh,
that's nice.
It's got a nice 7-meter headwind putt waiting for him down there.
I'm surprised that nobody's going for the mid-range shot here.
I think the wind might play into the game here.
That's a good point.
This looks nice.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Skips there. Playing with the ace there, but no chain. Death putt for Nikko, but it's Nikko, so
yeah, he's going for it.
Of course, he's gonna make it. Ah, no. Sorry, jinxed it.
But he was high though, so he was really trying.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
So were there any more ace on this in this tournament than
actually,
the one?
Actually, the next, not the next hole, but the hole after was ace by Erik Martinsen.
Oh.
So this is not a course where you see a lot of aces.
No.
Even when there's no wind. So.
No. He's not happy.
No. He's feeling it slip away, so...
Yeah. He was. I was talking to him during the round, and he was saying that if I can just get my putter working, I can kick everyone in the disc golf tour. So, and he was really showing that in the next tournament because he got his putter working and.
In second place in European Open.
Yeah.
He was leading the whole tournament up until the last unfortunate hole of the whole tournament. So.
Yeah. That's a tough break.
But he got. He might not have the length of Paul Macbeth or Samuel Assad, but he got the finesse. He got the forehand, the great scramble game, and when his putter is on, man, he's a fun player to watch.
Definitely.
So we're on hole 22, 80 meters, double mano between these. The only thing you gotta do is not hit that bush, which is straight in front of the basket, which is surprisingly hard not to do.
And the power plant poles.
Yeah.
Or power grid poles, yeah.
So, also the tee pad here is a little bitchy as well. It's a little uphill, which plays into mind. And you can see that tree that's fallen down there. It actually fell down during the round.
Yeah.
Luckily it didn't hit anyone, but that came as a big surprise.
I think that actually Niklas Gisle, he was playing the hole when it happened. So shout out to him for almost getting killed.
That's the strangest shout out we're gonna do on this channel, but that's the way it is. So same disc, 2 Thors, but 2 very different results for Philo and Nikko, which Philo is bullseye hit and Nikko's a little bit short. Actually, that's everyone is a Thor off the tee here. So.
He's probably gonna nail it. Ah.
And for those who don't know the ancient Norwegian skiing style of Telemark, I suggest you Google it and you have a look at the landing of Nikko's putt. You'll see exactly what I mean about Telemark.
Yeah, that's true. I never thought about it.
So we're giving some Norwegian lessons to the world out there with cloudberries and telemark and whatnot.
If you can get your hands on some cloudberries, it's
from telemark.
Telemark, yeah.
Then you know you've done good.
The cloudberries is a very special taste, but it's very good.
I agree.
I think you can get some cloudberries in Finland as well. I think it's a very northern thing.
Yeah. There.
Yeah,
it's the Telemark. Look at it, it's perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect.
I like that Nikko is taking some cultural references for us here. It makes the commentary much more colorful for us. We're heading into hole 24, 96 meters. We'll be on the pathway, as you're going to see straight in the picture here. And there is a massive clunch of trees here, which you're going to go either, if you're ballsy enough, on the right side of, or you're gonna go to the left with a big turnover or a forehand, or like I do, you're gonna go straight into it, and then you're gonna have a scramble for a par.
Philo goes for the that's very good.
Yeah, you don't see it often, but
because I think the Norwegians they like this route more.
Yeah, this one you can actually flirt a little bit with going a high hyzer.
Oh, if you just need a few more meters to the right, then he would skip more, and then it would be probably bullseye.
Yeah. Espen wants to go the same route, but doesn't give it enough angle.
Yeah. You have to really give it a go and put it out over the OB.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be dedicated to get there.
Yeah, if you go halfway, then you just end up in the trees or fade out somewhere where Espen is.
Yeah.
Oh wow! How did you get there?
that was some tree love.
Yeah.
But a green hit.
Oh.
Yeah, decent run from Nikko. Trying to give it the evil eye to go in, but didn't work.
I think it was just making sure that it didn't roll OB.
Yeah.
Staring the disc down.
Yeah, both Espen and Philo got the death putt here.
Oh no!
Is that OB?
I think he actually stayed in. But that was very lucky because he
was
easily gonna be there. So he gets a par. But it could easily have been a bogey there.
Yeah.
And this is
And Gregg.
for birdie?
Yep.
Yeah.
Only bird on the card.
Oh,
There we go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is he getting fired up?
Yeah, he wants the crowd to go nuts. And if you don't know a Norwegian, I gotta have to say that Norwegian very rarely go nuts.
Yeah.
Very modest people. But
boring crowd.
yeah. So Gregg is doing his best to entertain and the way only he can.
Yeah. Walk the talk. Yeah, there we go.
So now that Gregg has let his hair loose as well, I can make his reference that it's the High Energy Tour, so HET. But it was more about the Hair Everywhere Tour.
Yeah.
I think that's more describing of the group.
Hair Everywhere Tour.
So we are on hole 25.
And this is this easiest hole?
This is the absolute easiest hole.
Yeah.
It did see a very bad 7 as well, but you want to go with something stable. Stable putter, stable mid-range, stable fairway driver. Give it a little bit more room than Gregg did, and you can have a skip in towards the basket and park it like Philo.
That's okay.
That's okay. I agree.
And this should be ideal for Nikko with a slight anhyzer throw with something overstable.
Yeah, Firebird or something like that.
Yeah.
Espen. Ooh.
Oh. I guess he gets through.
Yeah.
Nice
push
kiss of the tree there.
Yeah, push forward. Oh, horseshoe throw from Gregg.
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
It's only Gregg that can make these things work.
Yeah, that's some veteran move right there.
How does he do it? It's like his hair in a ponytail and everything.
Yeah, this is the...
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any more must-get birdies on this course other than this hole, but if you don't get a bird here, you truly feel that you have lost out and lost a stroke to the field.
Yeah. This is also one of the holes that I just don't... Yeah, I get some birdies, but yeah, not enough.
No, it's only 58 meters, so...
Yeah, it should be a good birdie, easy birdie, but yeah, I struggle with this. And this is just, yeah.
This is all sorts of fun to watch.
Every part of the basket.
Actually, it looked like Espen in the back there was even more exciting than Gregg to get that birdie. Oh, beautiful. So, heading into the last hole of the whole Thor. Gonna have 75 meters to clear this straight route here, but most likely you're gonna see a high hyzer going to the right of the 3 of the tee pad, and it's OB everywhere, short, long, and whatnot. I like the play that Gregg is doing here. That's my preferred line if there's no wind, but he leaves it a little bit low, and then he's gonna go to the drop zone, which is quite treacherous, if I may say so.
It's not easy to go for the basket on the drop zone.
No. Philo is showing the more traditional route.
Yeah.
Stays in bounds. You're gonna contend with the OB in the back there, going that aggressive that the Philo.
Yeah.
More safe by.
More safe, but
it gets still OB.
He gets punished for it though.
Yeah.
But how many strokes does Locastro have on? Was it like 3?
I think it was 4 even.
4, yeah. So he has to at least get the birdie here to have any chance of taking Nikko. That's aggressive. Oh wow, it stays in.
That was not a shot I would have done with all this wind, but just goes to show why Gregg is better than me. Now this is more like it.
Yeah,
slides it up there.
It doesn't look happy though.
Philo needs to make this to tie a playoff, but not happy about that.
No.
Understandably. And Espen cleans up his birdie.
That's a nice birdie.
Yeah, you don't see many of those on this hole.
No, at least not in this wind. It's very difficult to control the disc down on the green here.
Yeah. As we're gonna see Gregg.
Yeah. It's bogey with Mando or no Mandy's Islands.
Yeah, and then he's securing his third place. Nikko for the win.
Ooh,
Dagger straight into the heart.
Very nice play by Nikko the entire round there.
Very strong, and actually, looking at the score sheet, he only had one bogey
On the
per layout, and on this.
Oh wow!
That's impressive in this win and in this condition.
Yeah, and at least in the fourth time round slope.
Yeah. There we have it. The Oslo Tour Stovner champion 2017, none other than the legendary Nikko Locastro.
I must say it was very fun filming these guys. So
Yeah.
passionate for the game and extremely good players.
Yeah. So, and he's winning in front of Philo Brathwaite and Gregg Barsby on a solid third there. So, wanna thank you, Seaman, for doing all this awesome coverage of Oslo Tour this year.
And I also want to thank you, by the way, because you've been doing a lot of commentary and helping us out in the last or in this season.
Yeah, and I'm surprised no people are not too tired about me yet, but next year is a new season and new possibilities to get tired of me. I also wanna shout out Latitude 64 and Guru Disc Golf for being such great sponsors. Also check out SM Disc Golf on Patreon.
Link in the description.
Yeah, and until next season, I wish you all the very best, and see you around.
And I also want to say that if you want to subscribe to our channel, I think this is the first time I've ever been saying this, but yeah, it will be very nice. We're growing, and we really appreciate your support.
Yeah, best disc golf coverage in Europe and third best in the world.
I hope so.
I'll put that on my account, but I'll stand by it. All right, see you guys around.
See you.